Hello and welcome back to the 6 a.m. Club where we start our day inspired. This week, we are going to continue with the New Year mantras, and I have a new mantra for you this week. The mantra is, I honor my values and I let them guide me. Today's mantra is all about knowing what really matters to you. Here's the thing. We all have many decisions to make, and sometimes it can feel overwhelming to know what to choose. However, when you define your priorities and that along with your values in mind, it becomes so much easier to choose the thing that can create that happy and fulfilling life that you're looking for. Knowing that what is going to make you happy and fulfilled might be very different than what makes other person happy and fulfilled. In order to get there, in order to get to that happy and fulfilling life, you need to know what truly matters to you. Because it is when we live in alignment with what truly matters to us that we get to live that happy and fulfilling life, that happy and fulfilling career, that happy and fulfilling relationship, right? Most of us would include probably health, wealth, our loved ones, the key relationships in our lives, maybe some universal values, right? In that list, if we try to think about what our values are, if someone asks you right now, what are your values? I think most of us will say things like that, right? Health, wealth, our loved ones or family, and then we'll sneak a few universal values. When I talk about getting to know what our values are, I'm talking about digging deeper into the peculiarities of those values. Because I think that you're going to find that there are things that are so uniquely important to you within those universal values that are going to give a completely different meaning to them. And as you understand more those deep meanings of your own values, it will be so much easier when you're faced with a decision to know what is the right decision for you. Let me give you an example. When I talk about health as a value, I think we all human beings value our health. Now, sometimes we take it for granted, right? But when we are missing our health, that is the only thing that we value, right? So typically when I talk to people, this comes up as one of their top values. Now, what health means to each person might be very different. What is about your health that you value? What is about your health that is important to you? For some people, it might be just the absence of illness. For other people, might be, like in my case, having not only the absence of illness, but having vibrant energy so I can do all the things that I want to do, to go on adventures with my kids, to do all the things that I want to do, right? So I think that the important piece here is to go deeper, and that can only be done through reflection, through just I'm peeling that onion one layer at a time. But as the mantra says today, I honor my values and I let them guide me. Your values are your compass. Your values are going to always point north, whatever north looks like for you. See, when we use a compass and they all point north, right? If you use a compass in the physical sense of a compass, north is the same for all of us. When I talk about values as a compass, that north, it's in a different place for each of us. And it is when we define what north is, how north looks and feels, that we are able to have that clarity that we need to move towards the life that we want. So today's mantra purpose is to know and to give us the certainty that when we honor our values, we will always be guided. That even in the times when we need to make difficult decisions in our lives, in our careers, in our relationships, in any aspect of your life, when you have to make a difficult decision, if you use your values as the compass, they will guide you to make the right decision. So that is our mantra today. I hope this was inspiring. I hope this is a mantra that you feel you can use, right? I like to use this mantra personally when I'm faced with difficult decisions. If there is a day that I need to make a decision and I don't know what to do and I feel lost and I feel torn between all the different options or all the different routes that I can take, I pause for a second and I reconnect with my values. And when I look at that decision through the lens of my values, it becomes so much clearer what is the right decision for me. So once again, hope this was helpful. I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you here back on Monday for another episode of the Leading Yourself podcast.